Okay, so these are two of the most popular over-the-ear headphones on the market right now. One of them costs $549 plus tax, and the other one costs $349 plus tax. So I decided to bring in a few of my friends, and they're going to be giving their blind reactions to these headphones. We're going to be judging them on 3 major categories. First one is sound quality, which is probably the most important for headphones like these. Second one is comfort, because if you have these, you're probably going to be traveling with them on buses, on planes, and having them on for long periods of time. And then finally, we're going to ask them which pair of headphones they think are more expensive. At the end of the test, we're going to reveal the prices, and they're going to decide which ones that they would buy if they were making a purchase decision. Okay, so why am I doing this? Well, I want to give multiple opinions and multiple perspectives on the way these headphones sound, the way they feel, and the value that they would provide for somebody if they were in the position to make a decision on them. And let's get right into these reactions.
I can't see anything.
Damn, it's like I'm in a theater, bro.
Okay, I can't hear a single word you're saying, but
I mean, it's not too comfortable. They're okay.
Holy, the bass is crazy too.
Bro, this is loud as shit. The bass, the kick drums, that's what's loud.
Okay, I like the bass on these ones, but they just sort of feel tinny in a way. I'm not sure what it is.
Good bass on the headphones. Yeah, sound quality's pretty good.
okay.
You can put those on your head.
This is a lot bigger.
Bro, like, I could barely hear you. And it had this cool little sound at the beginning.
It feels nicer around the ear.
These ones definitely have like a more complete isolation in terms of the noise canceling.
Oh, these are way more clean.
I like these ones.
But they just sound light in a way. I'm not sure if I like it.
The sound quality was a little better than the other ones, I think, but these are overall, I think, a little more comfortable.
Bass is crazy too.
Like, which ones would you say are more comfortable?
Honestly, originally, these ones sat nicer, in my opinion. They hugged better.
Those second ones for sure. It just fit better on the head. Like, it felt like it covered more of my ear and it wasn't like pressing up against my ear too much where it would hurt, and it just it was comfortable on top of my head as well.
For the AirPod Maxes, my ear kind of just like sat in the ear hole, I guess, so you can just, it was more comfortable.
They feel very light on the head, that's one thing, compared to the others.
Yeah, I think the other ones are more comfortable.
This just feels cooler, but in terms of like the earpiece, my ears just feel a lot more comfortable in like one of these.
On comfortability,
Alright.
the first ones.
So the ones that you don't have on your head right now?
No. These ones, like, they feel like they're a little bit more flexible. That one, the first one, has a more snug fit to it.
I think it's definitely these ones in terms of the sound.
Honestly, they both sound the same to me.
The second ones that I wore were a lot cleaner. I feel like the ones I put on second, yeah, they were a lot more clean. Like, the sound sounded a lot better, and then the bass was crazy as well.
The sound quality of the other ones is better. The first one for the sound quality, I think it was a little more clear. The bass is a little more boosted.
Like a sound point of view, this pair, I'd say the kick drums, I could hear a lot more of. Like, they're a lot more defined, I guess you could say.
Sound, definitely these ones. More bass, that's one thing I'm huge on bass. Right? And it's pretty clear as well, a little bit more clear.
Which ones do you think are more expensive?
These ones. This material here, either, you know, the creator try to, you know, give it like a lightweight, flexible, you know, look or design to it. And the quality, for sure.
It just feels nicer.
The second one, because it had that kind of just like feel to it, that the metal feel on the side. You couldn't really feel at the top, so it kind of like makes me think it's luxury.
Maybe about the same, I guess.
These ones because of the aluminum.
I feel like these, like, I'm guessing that these are Beats, but I don't feel anything to press on. And I know Beats have that, but I have a feeling that these are the AirPod Maxes.
Probably the second one, just because of how rich the sound was, and how like comfortable it was. I felt like the first ones I put on were a little bit more like the typical headphones, and these ones felt a little different.
So if I told you in Canadian dollars, the AirPods Max costed $880 after tax.
Okay.
And then the Sony ones cost about like $450 after tax.
Okay.
And you had to pick which one you'd buy with your own money. Which one would you go for?
I don't know. These kind of look nice. These look nice, and like big headphones are trendy right now.
Definitely these ones. I mean, like half the price, and I like the sound quality better. I can get over the comfort part of it either way for $400. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Probably the Sonys. Well, because I had Sony headphones before, and plus, like, I like sound quality more than anything. I take sound quality over comfort.
Just if you had to buy one right now, knowing the prices of them, which one would you pick?
I'm picking the Sony one.
Yeah.
Like, even though it is a little bit better quality, I don't think it's worth, what, $400 more?
Yeah, that's almost a
Nah, and these are definitely more comfortable.
But I just feel like with like my budget, I'd probably go with the Sony ones.
Well, if I was rich, I'd probably just buy these, not off like comfortability or sound quality, just off the fact that they look cooler.
So these ones are the ones that I said sounded better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still these, probably the Sonys, because I don't think it's a $400 difference.
For value, definitely the Sonys as well.
These did sound better and they were more comfortable, so I guess if you have it in your budget, it makes more sense to get those. But yeah, for the price, this will do just fine. Like, it's really good.
Yeah.
But like I feel like Apple just always does it better.
Like it looks cool.
It always looks cool. Yeah. But like even in your video, I don't know how I feel about the mesh thing.
Yeah.
It kind of looks weird. These look futuristic. These give like a more like retro vibe. So if you're a trendy Pinterest TikTok girl, I would go with these ones.
Okay.
Based off of me being a broke university student, I'd probably say these, even though I still would like be hesitant about spending $450.
Right.
I would get these ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and as you've seen, those are results. So let's talk about what just happened. So from the comfort standpoint, the AirPods Max won by a score of 4-2. A lot of people were saying that they thought that the band on the top of those AirPods were really comfortable and they thought it sit lighter on their head, and because of that. And that's interesting because Apple did do something really different with that band. You don't see a lot of other headphones use the same design. So as a majority of people suggested that, I guess it did work. But the thing about comfort is that it's also subjective. So some people did say the Sonys are better because they fit your ear better or they're lighter. Me personally, I think the Sonys are actually more comfortable myself. So that just goes to show you, even though the AirPods Max did win in the comfort category, if you're making a decision yourself, I highly recommend you just going to the store and trying them on so you get a sense of what's more comfortable to you. Okay, so moving on to sound, and this is actually where things get a little interesting, and I have a little theory here. So the Sony headphones won in the sound category, even though they're half the price of the AirPods Max here in Canada. 3 people said the Sonys were better, 2 people said the AirPods Max were better, and 1 person was kind of in between. They said that they kind of sounded the same. The Sony headphones are louder than the AirPod Maxes, and they do have a deeper bass than them, while the AirPod Maxes are a little bit more balanced sound. When I ask people what they want to listen to, I ask them for their favorite song, because they're going to be using these headphones in a situation that they would replicate in real life. A lot of people's favorite songs have very heavy bass because people are into hip-hop, like R&B, those kind of genres. So the deeper, more punchy bass on the Sonys kind of gives the illusion that it sounds better. Now the AirPods Maxes are a little bit more balanced, and one person actually noticed that they're a little cleaner on the high end, which I agree. But I think the Sony headphones being louder and having a little bit deeper bass caused people to gravitate a little bit more towards that. And in our last category, people thought the AirPods Maxes were more expensive. Rightfully so. The AirPods Max's build quality is really good. Some people said in the test that they felt like it was like a luxury thing, or the metal felt really nice, and that just goes to show you that you are paying for that quality, and when you do spend the amount of money that you're spending on the AirPods Maxes, the quality is not going to disappoint. And that brings us to the moral of this video. Which one would people buy? We're all college students here, and sometimes budget is tight, so a lot of people are not willing to pay here in Canada $880 after taxes for a pair of headphones. That's almost a whole rack. Like, people are not trying to spend that kind of money. And the sound quality and the comfort on the AirPod Maxes are not worth double that. Now, the AirPod Maxes are a luxury product. Like, let's just get that straight. They're for people who have the budget and they want to spend that money on a pair of headphones. It's not for everybody, and Apple knows that. A lot of people are never going to buy those in their life, and that got reflected on this test. People thought, yeah, they're cool, they feel nice, they might be comfortable, but they're definitely not worth the price. And that brings me to the end of this video. I'd like to thank everybody who came and helped me test these headphones. Y'all are real ones, and I appreciate you. And I appreciate anyone who stuck to the end of this video. If you found this video helpful, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and you subscribe for more videos like these. My name is Aryan, and I hope I made the decision between the AirPod Maxes and the Sony XM4s a little bit easier for you. I'll see you guys in the next one.